know, I've been away for a while. I'm sorry. I just kind of had to take it one day at a time. And I've been taking a lot of days at a time. Okay? I mean, life, COVID, work, family. It's been a lot. But I'm back. And this topic, I was excited when I first got the idea. And I got help. I sat down with Doc. And she gave me some information. We talked it over. I got this cute shirt made. I was ready to go and excited. And you know me, I sit down, I write my blog out, and I be ready to go. But when it came time to make this video, I was just cringing and just, I was just in a space where I couldn't sit down and get the nerve or just get myself together to make this video. But I promised myself today that I'm going to make this video. And guess what? We're going to talk about PrEP. So sis, get prepped up, get prepped up, get prepped up, get prepped up. My shirt cute and everything, isn't it? Shout out to Doc for all her help. Thank you for always being there for me. Much love. So, I wrote me a nice, cute little story so I can make sure I give you proper information. I don't want to leave anything out or miss anything. I feel like a nice little news anchor here. Now they have their notes already and they're reading them to you. So, we're going to get this video started. Sex is fun, and everyone is doing it but me. I know. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Like, oh my God. Next. So let's make sure everyone is having safe sex and we all get an orgasm at the end of our experience. I mean, what's the point of doing it if you don't do it right? As I become educated about living with HIV, I try to share my knowledge with family and friends and community via conversations around the table or on my social media accounts. If I can help one person change their life around before they receive a positive diagnosis, then I will feel like this work and all that I am doing will not be in vain. As a child, I didn't receive the sex talk or get educated about condoms in my household. As an adult, I learned this to be true with a lot of my friends also. It was told to me, if you come home pregnant, you will be a parent and no longer a child. Scary, right? Like, what 16-year-old, 14, 15-year-old, you know, like, I'm a parent? Negative. You thinking that, oh, you come home, your parents gonna forgive you, but this gonna be their child. Ha! Not in my family. Ha! You're about to be a mother, baby. So, I'm not raising your child. I think that tactic was to put fear in me to not have sex until I was married. And for me, it worked. I can't say the same for some people that I know. I knew about the female and male sexual body parts from the sex classes we took in the 6th grade, high school, and at girls' night in college during my freshman year. I really did enjoy that too. Shout out to my alma mater, ASU, in the building. You know, they didn't go into great details, or most parents wouldn't have signed their permission slip back in 6th grade. The first time I saw a female condom and I was shown how to use it, I was in my 30s. It was 2019. Nowadays, my friends will tell you I talk about sex openly, freely, honestly, and all the time. We need to make it a part of our regular conversations so the younger generations feel more comfortable asking questions. That way we can reduce the number of STIs that our kids are out here getting, and we can reduce, teen pregnancy, which is not as bad as it used to be. But we can still reduce it. So guess what? We don't have teen mothers and teen fathers. How about they live a regular teen life and become a parent when they're older? Okay? There are adults still afraid to ask their partners, have you ever been tested? Have you ever had an STI? Let's get tested together. Nowadays, all men care about is your body count. It's sad to say, but even if you're in a relationship, you should still get tested. I've encountered people in long-term relationships and marriages receive a positive diagnosis. Ask the questions. It can save you a lot of pain, sleepless nights, headaches, and heartaches. We're all human and we make mistakes. I looked up some of the latest facts for women with HIV, and the latest information came out in 2018. Out of a total of 55,600 people living with HIV in Georgia, 24.2% were females. 68.6% were Black people. 4.1% were between the ages of 13 to 24. 20.9% were between the ages of 25 to 34. 20.9% were between the ages of 35 to 44. 26.5% were between the ages of 54 to 44. And 27.5% were 55 or older. It's not just younger people that are getting these positive diagnoses. Our grandparents and parents are receiving positive diagnoses also. They're still having sex even though you don't want to think about it. They're doing it. So out of the 2,501 new HIV diagnoses, 21.5% were female. 70.7% were Black people. 24.4% were between the ages of 13 to 24. These are our babies. 37% were 25 to 34. 17% were 35 to 44. 12.2% were 45 to 54. And 9.5% were 55. So now that my sermon is over, I want to talk to you about PrEP. Ladies, you can take pre-exposure prophylaxis, aka PrEP. PrEP is a 1-a-day tablet you can take to reduce your chance of contracting HIV. It is 99% effective when taken correctly. I would not be HIV positive today, probably, because it's probably part of God's plan. So I probably still would be. If I had known that PrEP was for me, every time I saw an ad or commercial, it was for the same gender loving men advertised in the commercials. Queens, stand up and know your rights and take control of your life. We take control of everyone else but ourselves until it's too late for us to stand up. I'm tired of seeing my sisters getting diagnosed when there are ways to prevent this. You can find a PrEP clinic near you by searching online. Or hit me up. I'll help you find one. Now, for my survey questions. Have you ever had sex without a condom? Have you ever had more than one sexual partner over the past year? Have you ever had sex while under the influence of alcohol and or drugs? Have you ever had a sexually transmitted infection? Syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, trichomonas? Have you ever had bacterial vaginosis more than once? Have you ever been sexually active while living in Clayton, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, or Rockdale counties? Have you ever been injecting drugs through your veins? Have you ever injected drugs and shared drug equipment? Have you ever injected drugs with an injecting partner living with HIV? Are you in a sexual relationship with a partner living with HIV? Have you ever had sex in exchange for money and or gifts? If you answer yes to at least one, just one of these questions, you could be at risk for HIV. Get tested and consider PrEP. It's one little pill a day and it could save your life. If you need help, I am always a DM or email away. Feel free to reach out. This is a judgment-free zone. We have all done things in our life because we're grown. Things happen. But do better, advocate, and be active and supportive. Do what's best for yourself. And remember, I love you. So come get prepped up. Get prepped up, get prepped up, get prepped up, get prepped up. I'll see you next time. Remember, KLow loves you. Bye.